In the heart of the Andes, a mother's world shattered as her daughter died in her arms. But in a forgotten gorge, swept by a furious storm, death was just the beginning. This isn't just a story. It's a miracle that science has tried and failed to explain. A rock that came alive, and a truth that was etched into stone for all time. The year is 1725. In the rugged, untamed lands of colonial Colombia, meet Maria Mueces, an indigenous woman, and her young daughter, Rosa. Rosa was born mute. Her silence was a constant ache in her mother's heart. One fateful afternoon, while crossing the treacherous Guaitara River Gorge, a violent storm trapped them. Seeking shelter in a cave carved into the sheer cliffs, Maria held Rosa close. But the cold and illness were too much. Rosa's tiny hand went limp, her breathing stopped. Maria's world ended. In that moment of absolute despair, clutching her lifeless child, Maria prayed like she never had before. A desperate, soul-tearing cry to the heavens. Suddenly, a flash of lightning illuminated the cave, but the light didn't fade. It grew brighter, softer, coalescing on the rock wall before her. An image began to form, not of paint, but of pure light, sinking into the stone. It was the Virgin Mary, holding the Christ child, flanked by two saints. And then, the impossible happened. Rosa gasped. Her eyes fluttered open. She turned to her mother and spoke for the first time in her life. "Mommy," she whispered, her voice clear as a bell. "The beautiful lady. She called me." Maria's terror melted into an awe so profound it shook her to her core. Her daughter was not only alive, she was healed. This wasn't just a reprieve from a storm, it was an undeniable, divine intervention. The resurrection of Rosa was the first miracle of Las Lajas, but the second would defy science for centuries. News of the miracle spread like wildfire. Pilgrims flocked to the remote gorge to witness the impossible image. It wasn't a painting. There were no brushstrokes, no pigments, no varnish. The vibrant colors, Mary's ethereal blue robe, the delicate details of the saints, seemed to emanate from within the rock itself. Over the centuries, millions have touched the stone, prayed before it, yet the image has never faded. It's as if the moment of its creation is frozen in time, eternally vibrant. Artists tried to replicate it, but their paints looked dull and lifeless in comparison. Geologists were baffled. The rock is a type of slate, porous and unsuitable for any kind of painting. So how did the image get there? The mystery only deepened. Then came the moment that would stun the world. In the 1950s, a team of engineers and German geologists, many of whom were not Catholic, were granted permission to investigate. They wanted to find the truth, suspecting a clever, centuries-old forgery. Their plan was simple: drill a core sample directly from the image. If it was paint, they'd find a layer of pigment on the surface. The drill whirred to life, biting into the stone right where Mary's image was. They drilled 1 inch, then 2, then 5, then 8 inches deep into the solid rock. The core samples were extracted and analyzed. The scientists were speechless. There was no paint, no dye, no surface treatment of any kind. The colors, the very image of Our Lady of Las Lajas, permeated the rock itself. The rock wasn't painted on. The rock was the image. It defied all known principles of geology and chemistry. As one of the lead geologists reportedly concluded, the image's origin was simply unexplainable by science. God had signed his work not on the stone, but in it. Today, one of the most breathtaking churches in the world, the Las Lajas Sanctuary, is built across that very gorge, with the sacred image as its main altar. The basilica itself is a marvel, seeming to grow out of the canyon walls, anchoring itself to the very rock of the miracle. Millions continue to make the pilgrimage, seeking healing, peace, and a connection to the divine. And countless stories of modern miracles, cures from incurable diseases, Hearts turned back to faith continue to be reported. In a world so often filled with doubt, the sanctuary of Las Lajas stands as a powerful testament. It's a whisper from heaven, captured in stone, telling us that miracles are real, that a mother's love can touch the heart of God, and that faith can, quite literally, move mountains or even transform them. Has a miracle ever touched your life? Share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear it. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey. If this story restored a piece of your faith or left you in awe, please give this video a like and share it with someone you know. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into the world's greatest mysteries. Until next time, believe.